Alright, so hey guys, so I started reading The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind. I'm currently on page 25, and then I went to go wash my hair, and as I was washing my hair I started reading a book. I started listening to the audiobook of Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown, which is about like black girls and magical realism and black families, and I really liked it. And this one, The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind, is by Meg Medina. So I really like both of those. I'm at chapter 5 in Black Girl Unlimited, and then I'm at chapter 3 in The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind. So I'm going to just sit out here on my patio and read some more. So yeah. Alright, so hi guys, good morning. So as you guys saw, I made my iced coffee. Let's talk about how I'm feeling about the book. So I started reading Black Girls Unlimited, as you guys saw, and I really like it. I think that it's doing a great job of articulating the experiences of black people in cities, the interconnectedness of not only like immigrants in America, but also like black Americans. I don't know. I think that it was like, it's super interesting. The first few chapters, I just didn't know what to make out of it, but it started to like pick up, and I really like it. And I really like the aspect of like questioning religion, but also actively like experiencing it, right? And then the questioning like of tragedies, and the entire thing is just like fascinating to me. So I'm excited to continue reading it, and I'll tell you guys what I think. For The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind, I mean, like, I don't really have that many thoughts. I really like it so far. I'm excited to see what happens. I think that I've read like a few chapters of this, but I never like actually read the book. And I'm excited to see what happens in it. It kind of reminds me of We Set the Dark on Fire, even though like they're different. I think it's just like the Latin influences and the book, and then also basically like the duty of the daughter and the family, like all of that in here, it like reminds me of We Set the Dark on Fire. So I think that if you like We Set the Dark on Fire, you might enjoy this book. I love the way that Meg Medina wrote this. It's really beautiful. So I'm gonna continue reading it. I have so many thoughts. I finally finished reading Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown. And so, I don't know, I think like not until the acknowledgments at the very end that I really connect that like this is Echo Brown's story. I knew she was saying, I knew it was her name, right? So I thought there was like elements, but like this is her story. I have so many thoughts, and it's just so hard to like compile all of them, so I will do it in a wrap up. But I love this book. I think that this is genuinely the book that I've seen, like that I felt the most seen. And even though like Echo and I have had different experiences, like I didn't come from that type of environment, I still understand just the weight of being a Black woman, like of being a Black girl and then becoming a Black woman. Like, I understand that fully. And there's this one specific part where basically, like, they have to heal Echo of all of the trauma that she's experienced, and it's like, it like brought me to tears. Like, my whole body like shook. Like, I completely understood that moment. I understood that healing process that's rooted in your trauma. I just think that, like, this book is so good at explaining, or like illustrating, like really illustrating what it's actually like. What does this experience look like? Even if our traumas are different, like, I still understand what it's like to like have trauma and have to literally, out of the pit of your soul, by yourself or through your community, pick up the pieces from nowhere. Like, I totally understand that. And I think that it's so interesting because, like, we have this concept of, you know, like Black girl magic, and then there's like this magical realism element that I didn't realize that it was like an actual magical realism. For a while, I thought it was just kind of like this term, like how you feel about your mothers. Your mothers are like superwomen. You know, your mothers have the means to figure out things in ways that we like can't even put together. Like, they create nothing out of something. I mean, they create something out of nothing. But I think that there's also a really interesting dynamic between religion, Christianity specifically, and the connection between like ancestors and like spiritual healing, which is like which are home to most, like, to a lot of African cultures. And so, like, as a Black American, I feel like it's very interesting seeing the intersection of both of them. Yeah, I mean, I personally, like, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. I have done my research about Christianity in Africa, but I fully understand, as a Black American person, this weird and odd relationship between Christianity and what Christianity, how Christianity was indoctrinated into us and what it was transformed into being. And so I have lots of thoughts. I just love this book. I think her relationship with her mother's fascinating to me, and how her mother can be so out of it and present at the same time, and how she can be so consumed into her environment, but also gone at the same time. I think that, like, the way that she writes it makes you feel like, obviously she's surrounded in trauma and toxic environments, but it like, your brain doesn't fully understand that, oh my God, like, she really is like in these toxic situations, until you like sit and you think on it and you're like, oh, that actually happened. And so, I don't know, I have lots of thoughts. Put this in my wrap up. Sinus was good. Hey guys, okay, so I wanted to say that I have yet to finish The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind. I'm about to finish it right now, but I need to close out this blog. Sonia Ocampo is known for being like this special girl that she is able to pray and keep bad things from happening. And she's known for that because she was born during this crazy storm and nobody died, despite the fact that the storm was ridiculous. And so it's all about like her journey and her story and figuring out like if she actually has this innate power, or if it's just this you know, fictional tale. It's also about like her journey and coming into womanhood and what does that look like. So I think you'll like this if you kind of like small town feels, coming of age books, and I love the Latin influences in it. I think I'm gonna really like it when I finally finish it, so I'm gonna finish it tonight when I'm done with this. And then I read Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown. I talked to you guys about that, but I didn't give you guys my rating. Obviously, it's a 5 out of 5. I love that book. So the book is about this girl named Echo Brown. She is a Black girl, and then she enters into Black womanhood, and it's about her experiences, her life, while as she figures out being a wizard also, which is not exactly in the way that you would have thought. There is definitely like magical realism, not like super like fictional magic. Like it doesn't like really go into that, but like to an extent, like it's magical realism, so it does go into it, but it's all about her and her experiences and her trauma and her life. Trigger warning, there is rape, there is a lot of conversations about sexual assault, so let me let you guys know that before you read the book. It might be too much to handle. depending on, like, you know, who you are and your personal experiences. So that there's just a warning on that, but I love the book, as you guys know. But I really loved it. I think that you guys should definitely check it out, and then tune in for my review either on Goodreads. You guys can follow me. I have my link in the description box, or you guys can wait till you see my monthly wrap. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys the next one. Bye, guys.